Okay, hello. It is I, Chastity, and I am streaming again. I'm going to continue with my Final Fantasy VI challenge of a low-level game. Now, last time I introduced why I'm doing a low-level game and what is involved in that. And so I'm going to continue from episode 1. I'm going to continue from where I left off in episode 1. You see my camera here, and you're going to see me at the title screen of Final Fantasy VI. So you might want to watch the first one if you don't know why you're watching me play this game. We're going to load this save file here in Mount Colts. Okay, so here we are. Terra is in the cave at the save point. So there is a boss fight coming up, and let's check let's check the status of my characters here. So yeah, so we have Edgar at level 6, we have Terra at level 3, and Locke at level 5. Now it's a low level game, so they're all going to be really weak. If we check their equipment, we got Herm's sandals, we got Hyper Wrist. We don't have anything on Terra right now. I don't know if we need to because bottom line is Terra's at level 3, and remember the rule is it's a low level game, so we can't level the characters up. We can't level them up. That's part of the way this works. So we're fighting the random battles, of course, but for the gold is what we're doing. It's all about the gold here. Okay, so yeah, okay, so that ain't bad. So Edgar's auto crossbow is really kind of what gets us through these difficult fights. I think what I'll do, yeah, we're gonna auto crossbow and see Terra's already dead. She's level 3, she gets one hit killed very easily. So this is going to be a difficult boss fight, and there's a high chance of death because when you're doing a low level game, you're doing it so that you can level up your other characters later on, however you wish. Because you have to keep your levels low to get better stats later. If you understand how Final Fantasy VI works, or you listen to my explanation of it in the last video, then you'll understand what I'm doing here. So every time that I get through a battle, it's important for me to quick save, otherwise I'll have to walk back and refight all of these battles. Interesting, yeah. I thought there was something behind that cliff, but I guess not. Edgar's auto crossbow is super important here. Okay, because it's basically the strongest multi-enemy attack that we have here. So you see, there is Vargas. Now I know it's Vargas because I've played the game before. So not everybody's going to know that. But we have experience points turned off. So we're going to get gold but not experience points every time we win against these enemies. So, and you need lots of money to buy good weapons and armor because that's your only way of increasing your fighting capability because the rule is not leveling up. And so Edgar got poisoned. Let's see here. Do we have? Oh, we do have an antidote. We do have an antidote, but we only have one antidote. Oh man, I'm really starting to wish that I had bought an antidote. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to okay, because he already had okay, hyper risk and herb sandal. We're not gonna change that. What we are gonna do is um let's equip a few relics to Terra. It's not a bad idea. Knight's Code, Star Pendant. Okay, that prevents poison. Yeah, I only have one antidote, and so Edgar's taking damage every step I take. Oh, okay, that's dangerous. Okay. Okay, okay, that's absolutely terrifying. So here's what I have to do is I have I have 14 Phoenix Downs, so I'm going to um do that, and we're going to use potions because there's a lot of potions. We're, we're not going to revive Terra yet. Okay, low level games are kind of hard. Okay, here. So there's a lot of death. I could turn off the random encounters, but I feel like it's important for the gold and just so you can understand the actual experience of still playing the game normally, with the exception that we've turned off experience points. Remember, boosts can be used to make the game harder, not just easier, but actually harder. That's the purpose of a low level challenge, is when you're just so awesome at a game and you want to show your skill by doing an incredible challenge, but it's also because of the unique leveling system, how you have to be a low level before you get the espers if you want to get better stats. And notice that we have the Herm's sandals for the haste effect on Edgar. That's important because he is our biggest damager right now. So here's what we're going to do is we're going to go right next to Vargas. We're going to use our Phoenix Downs to revive both Terra and Locke. Then we're going to use the potions. So we've got everyone back to full health, and now it's time to quick save so that we'll be able to restart this fight if we lose. And there's a high chance of losing. It's going to be very unlikely if I actually get this right the first time. This is going to be wild. So here's what we're going to do here. We're going to do auto crossbow, and we're going to attack, and we're going to use Terra's cure, and then we're going to set it to auto battle. We're going to keep using Terra's cure so that she will keep healing the other characters as, at least until she runs out of her magic points, but she already died. Okay, that's terrifying. Okay, so this is really dangerous. Okay, so now I can't heal um them. Okay, so here's what we have to do. We have to use a high potion to restore Edgar's health because he's our main damager, and then we're going to use potion on Locke. Locke is going to be our main attacker. I mean, our Locke's going to be the potion user, and then Edgar's going to be our auto crossbow attacker. Actually, let's try Bioblast. Yeah, let's try Bioblaster just because we can. Okay. Yeah, Bioblast isn't bad either. Basically, the goal is to keep healing Edgar and okay. Okay, this is terrifying. Because see, now we have this problem in that we only have one character still living. Enough of this. Oh wait, I'll send you all to the great beyond. Oh, that's enough, Vargas. Oh, Sabin shows up. Okay, Sabin shows up because I damaged Vargas enough, and there's a little cutscene here. They're fighting about, Master Duncan, which is Vargas's father. Um, Vargas tried to kill Master Duncan, but he did not succeed. But I should have done a spoiler alert, but whatever. So here's Sabin. Sabin is one of the most powerful characters in the game. I just don't like using him because he doesn't have swords. I know that sounds stupid. I like the ones with the swords. Okay. So here's what we need to do here. Okay, so So Sabin, okay, we're gonna heal Sabin. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, it, this is very weird. Oh no, Sabin. Oh man, Sabin died. Okay, so Sabin totally died here, which is unfortunate, meaning I have to start that battle over again. This is actually quite sad. That's the way it is because you have to damage Vargas to get through the battle, to damage him enough, and then there's a certain little thing that happens. So this is actually one of the harder fights to get through, but there's something I need to do. We need to change the formation of these three characters to the back row. Now, the back row is kind of a weird thing. It was introduced in Final Fantasy IV, if I'm not mistaken. But if you put characters in the back row, they take half damage, and then but they also deal half damage. Except I think magic is an exception to that. So here's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna do a noise blaster. We're gonna try to confuse those bears, and then we're going to use Terra's cure to try to keep healing. This is difficult here because even if I get to the part where Sabin appears, it's still easy for Vargas to KO him, and then you never reach the end of the battle because there's a certain thing where Vargas taunts Sabin. I mean, you'll see if I get to that point. So there is a high possibility of just that I continue, um, yeah, that I just continue, yeah, just continue dying, and then this stream doesn't actually go anywhere. Low level games are frustrating. They're not for the weak. They're for people with endless patience. Just want to put that out there. Yeah, the Bioblaster is actually okay. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna use potions because there's a lot of potions. We're gonna want to use the potions to keep recovering the health of these characters. Yeah, this is a crazy fight. It's hard. It is hard to get through these boss fights doing a low level game. It's it, wait. Oh wait. I accidentally targeted Terra, but it affected Edgar. That was weird. I'm trying to not let Locke die. Okay, here we are. Enough of this. I'll send you all to the great beyond. Okay, so here we go. Okay, Vargas uses Blizzard Fist. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna we're just gonna use. Oh wait, what? Oh, I did it wrong. Oh man. Okay, yeah. There we go. Raging Fist. So the idea is you have to keep using. I just basically I have to get lucky and hope Vargas doesn't kill Sabin. Have to just use Raging Fist. Oh, he's dead. This is a hard fight. It's just a really hard fight. It's sad that it's come to this. It really is. So, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of deaths here. If I can get through the Vargas fight with these low level characters, that will actually be excellent enough. That would actually be fabulous. Yep, Tara's already dead. That's how it goes. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna use high potion. I wish I had more high potions. We still have to get extremely lucky. Oh man. Yeah, it's not too hard to get to the part where where Saban appears. The hard part is then KOing Vargas. That's the hard part of this. Lots of potions. It's I'm gonna have to remember to buy more high potions because high potions recover 250 hit points, which is often enough to completely restore the hit points of these characters. I'm going to do an attack with lock since the characters, at least at the time, were full health. Okay, so now we've reached this scene. So now Vargas is going to blow the characters away, and then it's Saban's turn to fight. Blizzard Fist. Okay, okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to Blitz. Blitz is if you've ever played Final Fantasy VIII and you use Zell's dueling ability with his limit break, that's basically the exact same as Saban from Final Fantasy VI. It's the whole same thing. Okay, so here's what we do. We do Blitz, but see, he died. See, that's the problem. Is he died before I could do. It's like when it tells you that to use the blitz, that's the time you use it. But then he died before I got to that point. So it's just frustrating. This is going to be a very frustrating fight. Okay. Okay, yeah. This boss fight, it's basically you have to get lucky and just hope that Vargas doesn't kill you long enough for you to use your final blitz and wipe him out. Later boss fights are actually not as hard. Like some of the boss fights, like I guess against Ultros in the opera scene, is actually not as hard as this fight. But that's because you have access to magic, you have better characters already. Um, okay, they hadn't even taken any damage, but Terra still healed them. So yeah, this is weird. What an annoying boss fight. Okay, let's use the potion just to make sure that Edgar doesn't die and we keep using his bioblaster. Okay, Locke died. Oh wow. What an annoying boss fight. Okay, enough of this. I'll send you all to the great beyond. Okay. Blizzard Fist. Okay. Now the question is, will Saban be able to prevail against Vargas this time? So this time I'm going to do something a little bit different. This time, instead, I'm not going to do the blitz until it's actually required. So let's just do a regular attack. Oh, that's nothing. Okay, that's a wimpy attack. Okay, yeah, we need our potion. Oh, I didn't need to use a high potion there. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do, yeah. At least the first blitz technique is actually pretty easy to use. Okay, Gale cut. Oh wow, he's down 8 hit points. That's terrifying. Okay, okay. High potion time. Oh man, I can't believe he was down 8 hit points. That was just terrifying. It's like, dude. Okay, here we are. Let's try this. If it will let me. Gale cut. Oh no. Okay. Blitz. 7 hit points. Yes. Yes. The fight is over. The fight is over. I can't believe it. That was hard. That was so hard, man. He had 0 seconds left on his timer. Saban would have died in less than a second. Okay, now the brothers are reunited here. This is great. Edgar, my brother. Brother, you're his twin brother. His brother? At first I thought you were another one of Vargas' bears. You thought I was a bear? I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, Edgar, what are you doing here? We're on our way to the Saber Mountains, to the Returner's hideout, no doubt. So the wheels are finally turning. I've been watching from a distance, hoping the world would come to its senses. The way things were going, I was afraid Figaro would end up as a puppet state. A means of striking back has presented itself. There will be no more playing lapdog to the Empire. I'm through with that act. Think a bear like me could be of any help? Sabin, you'd join us? All right. I think Duncan would rest easier knowing his training helped to bring peace to the world. Well, then let's get going. All right, here we are. Quick save. Okay. So we've got we want to make sure that these characters like don't just die after all of that. Don't want to have to restart over here. Okay, I have to go in the cave. That's right. I have to go in the cave. We got that to adjust. Oh, there's a tent. Okay, let's see. Can we get out of this cave without dying? That's the question. Okay, Zagran. So now we have, oh, I see. We've got Raging Fist, but we also have Bioblaster. We just need to, oh, Bioblaster heals those guys. Okay, that's not good. Back to Auto Crossbow. Okay, there's a potion. We just need to get out of this cave. That's what we need to do. All right, there we are. So now we're at a place, an actual regular place on the map to save. So we're going to save to all three of our slots. So now we are almost to the returner's hideout. And we can fight a few more enemies because I just, I left I totally just left the random encounters on. I'm trying to leave the random encounters on throughout the whole game because I don't want to turn it off and then accidentally forget that I didn't have it on and then miss the bestiary entries. That was the purpose of restarting the game, besides trying to do the low level challenge. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Wait. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Okay, let's save right outside. Okay, so the characters are going to meet Bannon, the leader of the resistance, called the Returners. So this is a very important moment in the story. Okay, so Bannon, we brought her with us. So this is the girl, the one to whom the Esper responded. Esper? It seems the Empire had complete control over her. Carrier pigeons have kept me informed. I also heard that she wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes. That's not. Terra. For heaven's sake, Bannon, the girl doesn't remember anything. Hiding from the truth won't change it. Perhaps you've heard this story before. Once, when people were still pure and innocent, there was a box they were told never to open. But someone went and opened it anyway, and so unleashed all the evils we know today. Pride, envy, greed, wrath, gluttony. The only thing that remained in the box was a single ray of light, hope. Your power is a gift, not a curse. No matter what happens, you must remember that. You are this world's last ray of light, our final hope. Bannon, I've grown weary with the hour. Allow me to rest for a while. So you can tell the others don't like that Bannon's putting so much pressure on Terra, like, oh, you are our last ray of hope. Like that's like the girl has amnesia, she doesn't know what's going on. That's kind of harsh to do all that. Okay, so okay, there we are. Yeah, yeah. So you have to talk to these characters. We're gonna collect some items. We're gonna talk to some characters here. Let's see here, because there's some items to collect here. There's treasure chests. We want to collect all of the items we can. Okay, there's another. Oh, what's this? That I did not even know that was there. Like, dude, I had no idea there was a white cape there. I had no idea. Like, I just went over there thinking, well, what's over there? I don't know. Okay, that's great. So here's what we want to do. We want to equip. Okay, white cape raises defense, magic defense, and magic evasion. I think what we'll want to do is I think I will equip this white cape to Terra. I think that's what I'm going to do here. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to talk to all these characters. Okay, we're going to, let's see, let's buy some items. Okay, ethers are really expensive, but we want, okay, there's no antidotes here, but we do want to, okay, let's buy 10 tents. Let's buy 5 sleeping bags, and let's buy like 10 eye drops, and then let's buy all of the high potions we can afford. Those high potions are going to come in so handy. So now we have 6 of them. Okay, so now, okay, let's see here. All right, so here we are. Let's save at the save point. Yeah, we're going to save at the save point here. Terra is level 3 here. Now we're just talking to the characters. It's not easy asking so much of you, and if we force our ideas on you, we're no different from the Empire. So we want you to decide for yourself. Obtained high potion. Okay, so there we are. So here's what we're going to do. Now that we've talked to those characters, here's what you want to do. Okay, so we're going to go outside with Terra, and we're just going to go outside into the overworld map here. Now, if you're doing a low-level game like I am in this, there's something very important you want to do. You don't want to accept to be the last ray of light. Okay, I know this sounds very weird. So you're going to talk to Ben. He's going to ask, have you made your decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? No. No, I don't want to be your last ray of hope, you creepy old man. I don't know you. Okay, so then you go out there and then you have the same conversation. No, I will not be your ray of hope. Okay, so after you talk to the creepy old man named Bannon here and say no a third time, so there's really no convincing you. And then Tara goes in here, she goes in here. Hope, how could anyone put their hope in me? So this is an important scene because what happens is a soldier gets injured or one of the returners gets injured, and those wounds, they're horrific. South Figaro, the Empire's taken South Figaro. They're headed this way. Okay, someone has to sneak into South Figaro to slow the enemy. Okay, so Locke says, and watch out for a certain lecherous young king who shall remain nameless. The guy moves in like a hawk. Locke. Anyway, what the characters are saying aren't really important here, except although Tara doesn't want to be the last ray of hope, she's basically forced into it. And most people don't see this scene unless they reject. That's part of it. So this guy says, I understand your apprehension, says, but too many innocent lives are being lost to the Empire while we stand here and do nothing. Please lend us your strength. This relic will help keep you safe. Obtain Genji glove. Okay, so here's now the Genji glove is an important thing because if you just answer that you will be the ray of hope, then you will have you only get a gauntlet, and the gauntlet lets you hold your weapon with both hands, which increases the damage. But Genji glove is actually better. So the Genji glove, an armored glove from a foreign land, allows the wearer to equip a weapon in each hand. So you actually can equip two weapons at one time. The Genji glove, now it's not that great in a low level game, not really, because of the fact that you can't make the most use of it. Like it's more when you level up that you get a benefit, but you may wonder why do we want the Genji glove in a low level game? Because first of all, it's still going to come in handy. It's still going to help with the boss fights a little bit, but you just can't make full use until you're like level 99 and you have lock with max strength and you've got like the Atma weapon and Ragnarok. So maybe you'll get to see that eventually. But here's what we're actually trying to do. Now this is actually this is actually a very important thing here. So we're going to let's see here. Okay, so we've got all that stuff. So we're gonna save to all three of these slots here. Now you'll notice that Bannon is level 2. Now you have to understand something. Bannon is an important character because if he dies, then you basically have to you just lose. Like if he dies, you can't revive him. Like everything just ends. So here's what you have to do, and this is actually kind of important. So you actually have to level up Bannon. So what we're going to do here, now we want to make sure of something here. So if you look at the status, okay, so 672, level 6, 672, 96. So Terra is 96, Sabin and Edgar are 672. We want to make sure that they don't gain any experience points, but we want Bannon to gain experience points. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into the configuration here. We're going to go into the configuration boost, and we're going to turn on the experience points only for this portion right here. And be careful to only save one slot. I saved the others for a reason. So here's what we're going to actually do now. We're going to have a random encounter. So now we're going to use these characters to attack these enemies. Okay. There's Unseelie. There's Moo. We want to kill 2 of the enemies and then leave 1 still alive. Okay. So now what you want to do is you want to kill your other 3 characters. So actually, okay, let's use fire on Edgar. Then let's attack Okay, we're going to attack Saban. We're going to attack Edgar. We're gonna intentionally kill those three characters. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a potion on Bannon to make sure he doesn't die. And then Tara, okay, Tara is going to attack herself. Oh, okay. Okay, we're going to heal Bannon, and then Bannon is going to attack Tara, and then Tara is going to die, and now Bannon gets to finish the battle. The idea is for Bannon to still be alive, and he has to finish the battle and gain the experience points. And this is hard. Okay, yeah, this is. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pray with Bannon. We want to recover his hit points because the unseelie enemy, we want to make sure that it doesn't kill us. It only has a monkey wrench or mithril wrench. We have to be very careful here because it's trying to kill us. And see, Bannon has this pray ability that just recovers his hit points. And it works wonders, actually. So what we're going to do here, okay, yes, perfect. So now you see Bannon gained all of the experience points, and then notice that, yeah, so the others gained 0, but Bannon leveled up to level 6. That's actually super important. Okay, so now the other yeah, so the others are all so the others are all yeah, 672, 672, 96. But Bannon gained a whole bunch of experience points. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use a potion just to help keep him at health, and we're going to level up Bannon some more. The low level guide that I read recommended leveling up to level 10. The main thing is you have to raise Bannon's level because he needs more hit points. Because if he doesn't have enough hit points, then he will simply die, and then you'll lose the fight with Ultros. That's what it's about. Now, this can be difficult because of the fact that you're facing three enemies and you have only one character alive, Bannon. So it's dangerous. But the idea here is that you're going to level up Bannon. You're going to make sure he has more hit points than any of your other characters. And then that will help you get through the upcoming fight. This is a strategy. I used this on the Nintendo Switch. I used this on the iPad when I did my low level games. And this is basically what you have to do. You have to level up Bannon. That's the key because most of the time in this game, you will simply be able to you will be able to just use a Phoenix down when a character dies. You can't do that, and this is the only place in the game where you can't do that because Bannon is like a special character. It's really dumb how they made this, but hey, it works. So we have three characters we're fighting against here. So we're going to use Prey, and you're going to see how it just recovers all of his hit points. Bannon is actually a powerful character. If you consider like that health ability, that Prey ability, it doesn't cost him any magic points. He's just able to he's just able to keep using it and recovering his hit points, and you have to use it a lot here because you don't want these characters to kill you. So we're going to level up Bannon. And the good news is, while we're leveling up Bannon, this also means that we're gaining more gold. So it's not a bad thing. It's just a good thing altogether. Okay, so yeah, let's pray again. We want to make sure his health is at near full. This is probably the most boring part of the low level game, just because it takes time because you have to fight. Because obviously, Bandit is not a strong attacker. He was never meant to be. He was just meant to be a healer for one scene. So now he's at level 10. I think what we're going to do is we're going to level him up just a little bit more because we don't want to take any chances. We want to make sure he survives the Ultros fight. Okay, so first, yes, we got that. Okay, let's. All right, there we go. So there's that. Okay, and then we're gonna pray. Yeah. So we're gonna level up Ban a little bit more, but it won't be too much longer. We should be able to just continue with this quest because before I end this video, before I end this stream, I really want to get through the Ultros fight. That's what I want to do. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, I would level up to level 12. Yeah. It's actually very quick to level up a character when you're trying to. Um, it doesn't hurt, but then remember, this is very important. After we complete leveling up Banner, we need to turn off the experience points again. This is ultra important. Okay, not bad at all. Level 13. Okay, that's enough. So now you go back into the configuration menu, go to boost. Yep, because you go from 4 to 0. So experience gain is back to 0. So now, yeah, let's save there and there. Okay. So now we've leveled up Bannon. Let's change it back to Terra because I like looking at her green hair. Because we have Bannon, yeah, we have Bannon, Edgar, Sabin, but Terra looks cool because she has the green ponytail. So yeah, so let's go in here. We're going to let's see, is there yeah, we're going to recover our hit points. We're gonna all four characters are gonna sleep in the bed, and then we're gonna begin the river. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Is it the Lith River? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. Is now we've turned off the experience points, but we've already leveled up Bannon to level 13. So he's basically so much more powerful than our other characters at this point. Okay, Returner's Hideout. Let's talk to this guy. Okay, so now here's what you do. You go here and there's a raft out here. We're basically gonna ride this raft. Head towards Narsha while protecting Ban at all costs. If Ban falls in battle, the journey's over. So you have to keep Ban alive as part of the story because he has to talk to the mayor of Narchi. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to use Blitz with Sabin, and we're going to use the auto crossbow, Raging Fist. Band's going to use Prey, and then we're going to use Fire. And this is how we're going to strategize. That's Lesser Lawpros is actually, I believe it's actually one of the better rages that you get later, but I haven't introduced rages. That's a character named Gao that you end up getting later on. But the important thing is, okay, let's see here. I don't know which is the right direction to go. I don't know if it makes a difference because you eventually, if you just keep going, you end up at the fight with Ultros the Octopus. Bannon's ability to recover the hit points of everyone is actually super helpful. Okay, there we go. Yeah, these fights are not too hard, but these are encounters that you can't avoid. Because if you ride in this river, they just come to you in the water. Okay, there we go. So we're at a save point, and we're just going to save like usual there. Our hit points are kept near full just because of Bannon's ability, so we don't need to do anything special there. We have good enough equipment, really, I think. Okay, yeah, let's just go left again. I don't know if it makes a difference, but it won't be too much longer before we get to the Ultros fight. Okay, here we are. So we're going to recover our hit points to full and magic points. It's important that you also recover your magic points by using the bucket. It restores your health to full. So, yeah. So pretty soon we're gonna have the Ultros fight. We're gonna fight Ultros the Octopus, and you're gonna find that Ultros is like a recurring enemy. You fight Ultros multiple times in this game. Like I swear, it's absolutely insane how many times the Ultros appears. He's just this octopus, and he's the most annoying purple octopus you've ever met. Not that I've met that many purple octopuses, but remember Dave from the Penguins of Madagascar? That was also an annoying purple octopus. Okay, that looks like it would be fun to ride that raft, doesn't it? All right, here we are. Here's Ultros the octopus. So this is not going to be that hard of a fight. Most important thing was we've got our auto crossbow. We have our raging fist blitz. We have prey, and we have um, fire. Although fire doesn't do much against an octopus, which is a water creature, so maybe that's not even a good idea. But Terra's weak; she's not going to do any serious damage. Let, so we'll let her do fire. We'll just let Terra do her fire. Youch! Seafood soup is not on the menu. I'm actually surprised it hurts him at all. I mean, he's in water; like he could just dive underwater and the avoid the fire entirely. Oh, okay. He just killed Terra. I can't say I'm surprised. I really can't. This should be a fairly simple fight. Oh man, dude, that's terrifying. Oh man. Okay, that was terrifying. Yeah, cause see now, oh man, he's already killed Sabin and Terra. I'm just gonna continue and I'm just gonna keep letting okay. Okay, see, this is why I leveled up Bannon to level 13. It's important because otherwise he would have just been killed. As long as we keep praying with Bannon and we keep using the auto crossbow with Edgar, I don't think we'll have any trouble. I really don't. We should be able to finish this fight. Yeah, I think we're gonna get through this fight. This fight with Ultras, as long as you level up Bannon, like I told you, you should be able to do a low level game and defeat Ultras. It's that fight with Vargas that I had more trouble with, ironically. Ultras isn't really that hard because you have Bannon with this healing ability, and you have four characters instead of three. It's unbelievable how much abuse Bannon's able to take, and he just keeps praying. Not bad at all. Really not. Man, still going strong. He's still going. Yep, he's still going. Ultros has a lot of hit points. Man, he really does have a lot of hit points. Okay, I think it's over. He went underwater, and then even though Saban and Terra are KO, they just like wake up. Ew, something stuck to my leg. Terra, get away from there. Okay, we should be alright now. Eight-armed freak, I'm gonna smash it with a blitz. No saving. Out of my way, Edgar. What? No. What's he doing? Wait, what happened? Wait. What happened? Oh, what just happened? Okay, that was weird. Did you see that? Like, wait, Saban was still standing on the raft. It, what? Okay, that was not what I expected. Not at all. Okay, now this is an important milestone here. So here we are at, yeah, we were at this place. Okay, there we go. So here's Mog, and he doesn't have anything because we unequipped him earlier, which is kind of funny. Anyway, so this is a good place to stop because this is where you pick your scenarios. There are three main scenarios that I have to go through in the future. So one is the scenario of Tara, Edgar, and Bannon. They have to continue to Narshi to speak with the Elder. Locke is in South Figaro. He finds Celis. And then Sabin, after he jumped off the raft, and tried to attack Ultros, he ended up swept away. He goes to another place. So there's three scenarios. So I made as far as the three scenarios, and it took me a while to get there. Also, if Mog stands right here, it makes a good triangle. That's actually super cool. I like that triangle. Okay, anyway, we're going to return to title screen. Okay, fabulous. So now I'm going to close the game. Okay, there we are. So thanks for watching. Anyone who put up with me dying multiple times in the process of trying to kill Vargas. Um, anyway, yeah. So this has been episode 2 of my Final Fantasy VI playthrough, and hey, I made as far as the three scenarios, so that's just fine. There'll be more episodes as I find time on my nights off.